The gruesome tales of Jack the Ripper still haunt the foggy streets of London, where his chilling legacy continues to send shivers down our spines over a century later. As we delve into the dark secrets of this infamous killer, we'll uncover the hidden motives, mysterious background, and unanswered questions that have made Jack the Ripper one of history's most notorious serial killers. But before we dive into this terrifying journey, we kindly ask for your support. Please hit that subscribe button and like the video to help us bring more of these gripping stories to light. Your support helps us continue to bring you the most captivating historical accounts. Now let us turn back the clock and immerse ourselves in the haunting reality of Jack the Ripper's reign of terror. Jack the Ripper, a name synonymous with brutality and evil, was a serial killer whose identity remains a mystery to this day. What we do know is that he terrorized the impoverished and infamous Whitechapel district of London in the late 1800s. His reign of terror began in August 1888 and came to an end 6 months later. During this time, he brutally murdered at least 5 women, but may have claimed many more victims. Each murder was more horrific than the last, with the killer displaying a gruesome efficiency in his attacks. He targeted vulnerable women, mostly prostitutes, and his methods were nothing short of savage. The details of these crimes are so disturbing that they continue to shock us even today. The first victim was Mary Ann Nichols, who was found mutilated and disemboweled. Then came Elizabeth Stride, whose throat was slit from ear to ear. Annie Poley, another victim, was discovered with her abdomen ripped open. These killings sent a wave of fear through the community, with many people living in constant dread of becoming the next victim. As the body count rose, so did the public's fascination and horror. The press sensationalized the killings, and theories about the killer's identity ran rampant through the streets of London. But despite the intense media scrutiny and public outcry, Jack the Ripper was never caught. The police were baffled by the brutality of the crimes and the killer's apparent knowledge of human anatomy. It seemed as if Jack the Ripper was always one step ahead of them, taunting them with his gruesome handiwork. The case remains one of the most infamous unsolved mysteries in history. But who was Jack the Ripper? We may never know the true identity of this monster, but there are a few names that have been suggested as potential candidates. One of the most popular theories is that Jack the Ripper was Montague John Doozer, a Polish immigrant who lived in London. Doss was known to have a violent past and had been convicted of assaulting women. Some historians believe that the brutality of his crimes mirrors the savagery of Jack the Ripper's attacks. Another intriguing theory is that the killer was Francis Tumblety, an American barber with a sinister reputation. Tumblety was known to have returned to London in 1888, just as the killings began. He fit the description of the killer, and his profession may have given him the opportunity to carry out the murders. There are also those who believe that Jack the Ripper was a member of the royal family, with Prince Albert Victor being the prime suspect. This theory suggests that the royal family did everything they could to cover up the crime, ensuring that the truth would never be revealed. However, despite these theories, no one knows for sure who Jack the Ripper was, and the mystery only adds to the chilling legacy of this infamous killer. Jack the Ripper's crimes not only shocked the Victorian era, but continue to fascinate us even today. His methods were incredibly violent, and his motives remain unclear, making him one of the most enigmatic serial killers in history. As we bring this chilling journey to an end, we are left with more questions than answers. Why did Jack the Ripper choose to target vulnerable women? What drove him to such extreme brutality? And how could he have evaded the authorities for so long? We may never know the definitive answers to these questions, but one thing is certain. The legacy of Jack the Ripper will live on in the annals of crime history. His name will forever be synonymous with evil, and his crimes will continue to serve as a reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the hearts of men. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of London's most infamous serial killer. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Your support means everything to us. and helps us bring more thrilling historical accounts to life. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the past.